Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Tiana
and Nathan,
and we're back with another video. So as you can tell from the title guys, this is a part 2 of our previous video, one of our previous videos, because I'm not sure if I'll be posting it back to back, but this is a part 2 of the things straight people or things heterosexual people or things that traditional straight / heterosexual people take for granted. In our previous video we listed 6 points, and in this video we'll be listing our next 6 points. If you did not get a chance to see that video, we'll be leaving that link in the description below. Please guys, remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Let us know what you think about the points. As usual, we always want to hear from our supporters, from our viewers. Just let us know what you think, if you agree with any of these points, if you've ever had to face any of these things. Just let us know in the comment section below. Stay tuned for the video. So continuing from the last video, so this is number 7, right? The first point is PDA, public display of affection. Hugging, holding hands, giving that goodbye kiss, you know, walking your partner to the bus stop and say, alright babe, talk to you tomorrow. Even standing at the bus stop with your partner. I remember back in the day when my partner, my masculine presenting woman, used to come walk me to the bus stop. Would have probably have to do sometimes I boom off one in the face. See you tomorrow. I will hug from around so I will just walk around so, and sometimes they stand up over yonder me over here so, and they must have wait for make sure someone go up on a bus safe and whatnot. Heterosexual people just do anything then kiss, they hug up them. Have you ever walked through Emancipation Park? Have you ever been to Hope Gardens? If you're overseas and you're watching this, these are like parks in Jamaica, right?
Lovers Park on Bay.
Yeah, Lovers Park down on Bay, and you have the town park in Hertfordshire. Like you go in there on any given night and you see man and woman in there hug up and a kiss and a this and a that, and it's okay. But anyhow, you know, an LGBT couple, if I dare try that, you know, you're gonna be stoned out of that park, or people are gonna call security are gonna escort you out because you can't do them something in a public. And even though one couple over this, so one straight couple over this are doing the same thing what you are doing, you know, them escort you out of the place. I remember one time my friend and I was at Emancipation Park in the bathroom. She's a masculine presenting woman, she's a butch, and she's in the bathroom. We refer to each other as brother and sister. Yeah, we were not doing anything, but because a security guard saw us go into the bathroom together, they started to loiter around the bathroom and you know, and we were in that talk. I don't remember what the hell we were doing, but it wasn't anything spooky because, as I say, I'm a brother and she see me as her sister. So when we came out now, we were basically attacked. We were told that we had to leave the park because we were in the bathroom doing whatever we were doing. And I'm like, sir, get out of my way, like I'm not in the mood. The man, he assaulted me. I had to go to the post and report it. And them time I never really understand my rights, I never really know nothing. And he pushed me, he stepped on my slippers and I walked out of the slippers and the slippers burst. And my friend must ease him off because it's like he might try using body to push me out of the park. So I ease him off with my hand. So I would have reported that he assaulted me, and the police at the time was telling me that if I report that he assaulted me, he's gonna also report that I assaulted him, and I'm gonna have a police record and this, that, them trying to them dare not ramp with me now, you know. Because I can't call any station right now and talk to one police woman now. But the point I'm trying to make is this. I was treated unfairly because of how we were treated unfairly because of how we identified, you know. We never did do nothing. Yeah, it's just because we were LGBT why they were forcing us to come out of the park. And as I say, back in those days, you don't really want to take a check with nobody, so we just did make it fly. Yeah, but PDA is something that we can't do. We can't do. So some areas you can do it and probably slide, but and everywhere you can do them something and get through.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like some places you can, it's not like everywhere, because I actually have never actually experienced that where I am like I'm attacked by doing anything in public, and anybody know me back in the day, like if me walk with my woman, me kiss her anyway, and I didn't really care, and I've never actually encounter a situation where I was attacked or I was like, you should have done that. I mean, persons give me the eyes, like, but I never really experienced that before. So, I mean, maybe I've never been in a bad place where they would attack me, or I don't know, but I've never really experienced that. So, just saying that to say it's not everywhere. So persons who are, or maybe any non-Jamaicans who are watching this video and might say that's so Jamaica bad. In place not that bad. I mean, and not everywhere. You have some places where you're alright, you have some places, and then persons and because of that you have LGBT persons who just don't do it. Even if they feel like the place is safe, they just don't do it because you don't know who is who will attack. So it's not that it's a bad place. We're a nice place, but just very homophobic.
Yeah, I don't do the PDA business on the road. Even now when Tony Stelt and pass, I still not do it because we never know. You know, one day they might see him in a compromising position where, you know, in Cheshire Shore, and I say, no, so we know about do them someday.
Tell them about it someday. Me no mind.
Random homophobic slurs. Okay, so a straight person don't have to worry about nobody at show. No word after them when they go about them business. Them not walk and go about them business. But a masculine presenting woman, a lesbian, a walk on the road, a sodomite, that's, you know, a lesbian girl. Everybody have something to say. They don't see her walking with anybody. It's just the way how she dress, the way how she attire herself. Everybody has a Ray, Auntie, and Blay, and I tell her how much man she want in her hole, and I tell her this, that, and I ask her this, and you know, she's subjected to all of these slurs. You know, people just say whatever they feel like they have all right to say anything to LGBT people. Batman that, you know, sitting on like fish, and you know, just to pass some negative remarks when they see persons from the LGBT community, right? But with a straight person, traditional straight person, they just go about them business. Even if they might walk naked on the road, nobody not really care, but they really see them. But LGBT people, they can't walk. Not all the time. I'm just add that, but I'm just say these are the things that do happen to LGBT people in and around town in Jamaica. Random beatdowns. So we haven't in recent times heard where anyone has been beaten or murdered because they're LGBT, but it has happened. Okay, not all of these incidents make the news, because as I said, them are LGBT people. We are LGBT people, and people just not regard us as humans. So yeah, if we get beat up, nobody now come report that on no news and say, oh, a gentleman who is suspected to be LGBT had a beat down today. That nobody not care that over the news. Nobody not talk about that. You know, you just get your ass whooped and that's it. And if you die, people say a good feel, or if you did long time, fish for dead, and this, that, she a lesbian, if you dead, she for dead. And also that's something I remember hearing of a story where a butch would have been armed or harmed in a public space. She was stabbed, and persons, you know, she was there practically begging for her life, and people were just looking out on her and say, oh, she's a lesbian, and basically she for dead. And you know, that was human. That was a human life. She died, of course, but I'm saying maybe if somebody would have acted just humanly for a minute, just long enough to save her life, she could still be here today. But because we're LGBT people, we just can't do certain things. And even though a lot of us try to live out loud as best as we can, some of us still know that certain battles you just don't fight, because you might not win. You might, but the chances of you not winning is higher than you actually winning. Alright, the next point, never having to come out. So heterosexual people, it's just normal for you to be heterosexual. for a woman to like a man, for a man to like a woman. It's just normal. Okay? You just bring your 20 boyfriend, come meet your mother, and she just pick the one that she like. And sister them take somewhere they want, and that's it. But for a man to bring home a man to say, mommy, this is my partner, or for a girl to bring home a girl and say, daddy, this is my girlfriend, you have to go. You're gonna be like, oh, that come out. Mark you, there are some parents that are very open-minded and they're okay with their children expressing themselves and being adult. But unfortunately, it's not the same for every family in Jamaica. It's not the same for every LGBT person in Jamaica. Some people, for them partner, never meet their mother yet. Like, oh, me never meet Tony mother yet. Tony never meet my mother yet. Because unfortunately for us, our parents don't believe in our reality. Yeah, they don't believe that, you know, we should be living this type of life and that sort of thing. So heterosexual persons, they don't have to explain themselves to their mothers and fathers and family and friends and co-workers. Them just do whatever. Them have 10 man, then just introduce all of them. But for LGBT person, they have to go to them and answer, mommy, I have something to tell you. And that is if they weren't outed. If somebody never come out them. Yeah?
You know, I was like the other day I was thinking, what if it was the other way around? It was a bit funny. What if it was traditional straight people that had to come out? I mean, I think I was watching something, I was watching a video, and I think they did it the other way around. Like the person come out and say, mom and dad, I'm straight. It's like, oh! I mean, it was a very funny video. Like, imagine, like really imagine if that was actually true. The other way around, you come out and tell like, mom and dad, I'm straight. Like, oh, abomination. It would be so crazy. I had to put that out there. It would be fun. If you do one skit like that and then turn around your channel.
Nah, look.
Tell me, no, I would do one video like that. No,
No,
in the comment below.
No.
Listen, we're not. You're not the one that called the shots. Subscribers, video watchers.
The next point I have here is starting a family. You know, heterosexual persons take that for granted. You know, you take it for granted that you can just stick your penis into a girl, and if if the energy is right, you know, if all the body parts are on the same playing field and the sperm meets the egg, you're good. It's okay for you to just have a child. And for persons who cannot have children, it's okay for you to go to one of those children homes and adopt a child. You just need to, you know, bring in certain documents, and you know, you adopt a child and foster a child for the Christmas or for a season or for a period, and you're good. You just bring in the necessary documents and stuff. But for LGBT people, it's not necessarily the same. We can't just go anywhere and say, oh, we would like to adopt a child, you know. This is Tony, my trans partner, right? And I was like, what is a trans partner? When I say, you know, he was assigned female at birth and he's transitioning, so he's on hormones and he's scheduled to do his top surgery in a few years, you know, and we love children, but unfortunately he doesn't have we can't produce, we can't conceive, so we are here to adopt a child.
That's nice. What you want, boy or girl?
It would never happen. To be honest, it would never happen. So that is one thing I believe that heterosexual people take for granted, just being able to have children. Mark you, LGBT people can have children. You know, there is artificial insemination, in vitro, and you know, surrogacy and that sort of thing. But it is expensive in Jamaica, right? It's not permitted. I don't know if there's anybody that has actually had a successful I don't know if any of those things have ever happened in Jamaica. And even if it did, it would not have been for a LGBT couple. It may have been for traditional heterosexuals, yeah, not for LGBT people.
Yeah, like things like that really hurt me because I wish I could just have sex and then breed Tiana. You know, some of time Tiana that breed? Oh god, if I breed with the pate, we'll have all the puppet near the door.
Don't how much pitney you laughing at 3 year?
What do you?
What kind of pitney them there? 3 months pitney?
Whole heap. I have 1 pin every year, don't you?
No, look at 2. No, I will leave that. Alright, the last point I have in this video is simple. Going to the beach. Yeah. Heterosexual people take going to the beach for granted. Like no matter how your body look, you can go to the beach and yeah, you can have one or two people say, lad, you can come up and look a saggy backside. But on a general note, you can just go to the beach and you're alright. A trans man might feel some level of discomfort at a beach setting. Cause we might go wear in can't wear chunks and you understand? You might forget dress down and then that might compromise, you know, his parts and it not look good for you up on beach and have a sweater and woolly pack clothes and that just don't look right. Like I'm gonna say, will you come from the beach for? You understand what I'm saying? So it is a bit uncomfortable for trans people, trans women as well. They can't wear a bikini on the beach. Then probably have to go wear one of those skirt bathsuit, even if they want to wear one of those G-string panties like what the cisgender women wear. And you know, when they put on the tank top, the brassiere top bathsuit, maybe their figure, maybe their body is not very, you know.
Yeah, we know, get it.
So that's another level of discomfort for them, unless they're gonna wear one of those dresses things to cover up most of their body. So going to the beach is something that straight people just take for granted. We got beach, everybody just jumping on van and gone. But for LGBT people, them go beach and then gotta go weird unless so when nobody not go, because they want to be able to enjoy the beach like how everybody else enjoyed in them bathsuits and then chunks and then this and that without being judged to say, but wait, what that? You understand what I'm saying? So those are our points.
Yeah, well, I want to add something else. LGBT people still go to the beach because I've been to the beach, not going to the water still, but going to the beach, seeing where you see a lot of, like you see butches going to the beach with their family. Like LGBT persons still do it, but it's just that it is not the norm, or a lot of them don't do it because of the reasons that we point out, especially transgender persons, because of the reason that we already pointed out, right? So just want to make it out. I don't want a person to feel like we're saying that LGBT people don't go to the beach, and straight people take it. Yes, they take advantage for when it comes on to the trans umbrella, a person that just don't go to the beach.
And gay people and gay guys as well. Especially the effeminate gay guys, they want to wear them very short, trunks, or I don't know what they would call it, but it's very short
and tight.
And then probably want to wear them look pretty dan and so, you know, and they can't because people are gonna judge them and that sort of thing. So those are our points, guys. Please remember, if this is the first video you're watching, we have placed part 1 in the description. Please remember to give it a like, and if you are new to our channel, please also remember to subscribe. Until next time, this is your girl Tiana
and Nathan.
No sir, 20 if I'm missing Q, guys.
Saying peace, love, and blessings. We're out.